Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya Green and today we're going to do a tarot cards reading on the job search. If you are now in process of finding a new job, which many of us are, let's be frank here. So let's use the cards to see some of our perspectives, some tips. Let's pick up like 3 months period, and we'll see, how it's gonna go. Will there be any decent offers? How you're gonna recognize them? What you gotta cut off? So let's just talk about that. Looking for a new job. Maybe somebody already got an offer, but you want to check it. So that's the space to do so. All right, I'm gonna give you 3 options. I work today with the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. Mini size, my favorite. All right, let's go. Option number 1, it's going to be a starting card. Option number 2 and option number 3. Just, the energy, the general energy of your search within these 3 months, if that will be a success, and we'll move on. All right, number 1, welcome. The Princess of Discs. So in general, I think you might need to wait maybe longer than this 3 months. It will also say that don't rush in changing the job if you doubt the results of the activity you have now. It may say that you might actually come to see the fruition of what you have been doing before. It will just take more time for it to come. So if you are disappointed with your nowadays activity, give it a little more time to actually show you the outcome. So within these 3 months, I don't see no big change. It will actually come as an advice for you to wait a little. Don't make any harsh movements within these 3 months. Yeah, it's just from the time when you're watching. Whenever you started the video, it's 3 months from that time. You will have to wait a little. Second. Well, it does say to me that you're kind of doing all right in the here and now. There is no urge for you to change the activity or to run looking for some new job. It might feel a little overwhelming. It might be stressful, or something is too hard to handle, and you might feel that, your financial limit is too low. You want to kind of be reaching for higher, but the next 3 months is not the time. The financial status can also be regulated within the old activity that you do. If you don't like, again, the profit of the job you have now, or your salary, you better look for a way to regulate that or to improve that in the next 3 months. You have many money cards coming out, and they all actually go positive, that you do fine. You are not broke. You are not on the edge, on the desperate edge. You will do all right. You will keep the track that you have, and you will come for a result. Don't try to change it in between. Yeah, and I'm saying, what result you're going to come if you wait? And the card is love. So something that you're going to love, something that you're going to enjoy, something you have been waiting for, something that will just melt, blend perfectly with what I was expecting. That's what I wanted from the beginning. That's how my money situation should look. That's how my inspirational level or satisfaction level of what I do should feel like. How long is that? If that's not 3 months, then how long is that? I would say there's so many cards of, regulation and this like higher level balance that it seems like you don't even need to do much about that. That everything has been done before, the hard work you've been putting on beforehand, all the investments of money and time and everything, it will all come into a completely equal outback. You just need to wait. Don't rush. Don't run, up front the train, as we say. Just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. Maybe like within half a year, 5 months to half a year. Yeah, starting from 5 months, half a year, you might see the result. As for now, it says, you gotta keep what you have. All right, let's give you some more maybe advice on the activity you have now, on your job, on your self-realization for the next 3 months. What do you got to concentrate at? It will start to go smoother. That's how you're gonna feel. It will come to an end, the need to always kind of overcome yourself to do something. It feels like you had to put, an overwhelming amount of effort, like more effort than you had, or more. There was too much trying, too much of the input. And it will come to an end, and then it will only need, a slight regulation. So you will not have to work so hard anymore. Just give it a moment, let it, kind of manifest itself. Don't leave the job that you currently have. Don't run looking for something else. Is there anything else for you out there? Nope. Nope. The car of boredom, nope. There ain't nothing there. You gotta, you gotta wait a little bit. Give that 3 months, put it on the pause and see what's gonna happen. As it's gonna get lighter, it's gonna get more balanced, it's gonna get easier for you, and it's gonna give you an outcome that you're gonna love. Let's stop there. Please subscribe to my channel, comment how does this work for you, how do you feel after this prognosis, and come watch my other videos. All right, number 2. Hello there. So here we come with the success. Here we come with the success. If you are looking for a job, you might find a job within the next 3 months. This card says the definite, it calls the victory. So you will definitely achieve it if you put some effort. It's also the card of wands, which is the fire. So you will have to put some energy to actually find that new job. Yeah. Give me a second. It seems like, it might be talking to somebody who lost the job and really is in the problematic financial situation. So now you are looking hard. It's not that, I sit there and just kind of, I got the bags of money on me and I'm just lazily scrolling the advertisements. Here is somebody who is going to the interviews like every other day, and it says like an interview, like you're gonna be trying, and honestly all of this thing is disappointing except of one. So you will have one shot within all that interviews that you're gonna attend, that's gonna be the one, because all the other is failure, disappointment, suppression, something that might look good but not in reality be good, and only one thing that can really put the sunshine on you. Let's say, let's ask, how can you recognize that offer? Lovers, Empress. There are many. Oh wow, there are like many important cards. So for somebody, it will be some union with the other woman. Yeah, because these cards are like Sun, Lovers, Empress, and Art. So if you come, this could be also for somebody, I don't know, that could be your wife. For the others, let's say the Empress, just like a powerful woman, the owner of the business, the yes, the ideologist of some movement. So that's the way for you to go, and you have like 4 major arcana out of 4 for this very activity. So first of all, look for the female boss. Look for the some artistic environment when you feel that you can blend into, when you really feel like I can be a part of that. If you think like there are many cards with 2 people on it, which says to me, if you feel like you have this union together, that you will be doing something together, with somebody, maybe not exactly with your boss, I don't know what position you go into, but if you feel like you will be a part of something, or you will be a partner, or you will be working with somebody, having a companion to work with, so that's the sign for you that this is a place to go. But this is like beautiful. Between all this unnecessary and disappointing star stuff, there will be that shining moment within these 3 months. It's coming within these 3 months. That will be a great job for you, because it will kind of take you from the moment of I don't know, loneliness and disappointment, and somebody, I don't know, depression or broken heart or whatever. It will actually change that. It will get you back to thriving, back to being active, back to enjoying life. So it will kind of bring you up from the problems where you have been, financial, emotional, because this really looks like something very inspirational. This could be a long-lasting project. Yeah, if you are this Empress, this might be also just a project, your own business, your own idea, just bringing out that spirit that you got inside. But also look for the partner, look for somebody to work with you, look for the companion. Wow, that is beautiful, because yeah, that's gonna be some money bag you're gonna actually finally receive. But an advice for you in the job, just like be initiative, be ambitious, be all into it. At the same time, be smart with your finances, or let's say be smart with your expectations, what outcome you expect, what salary you are asking for, and it will actually bring you wealth. So you should be coming already, from the point of wealth. I want to have it 100 for myself. I'm not gonna compromise myself in doing this something little something no. But again, this might be an idea out of some ideas. I pointed 5 cards and one of them was the success. So understand that. Don't get lost in the failures, because the sun is about to come, and it could be like, you know, you will have this offer and then this meaningful offer and then some other offer. So it will be kind of in the mix. It won't be kind of, you know, the last offer, the best one, and you pick it. And no, you will be in the process, and there will be some information coming from different sources, but you got to be, you know, careful listening to yourself. But it says like you won't miss it. There's 6 major arcana for this one question, so you will not miss it. You will get it, and this is within the next 3 months. So good luck to you. Congratulations. That's a beautiful move. So please comment, let it happen to you within this 3 months. Subscribe to my channel and watch the other videos. All right, number 3. What's up with looking for a new job? Well, you will be collecting some information. It is more than, you know, that you will be negotiating, or you will be searching, or you will be, even like, you know, it seems like the underground search. It's not that I search for the vacancies only, but I test every company and what they do and what their history is like and how they treat their workers, and I check them all on the, you know, bad bosses, or like, you know, the worst companies to work at. So this looks like, you know, you're gonna take that serious, and you're gonna just like dig into the information. Yes, I don't see the actual work coming. No, I don't see no work coming within that 3 months. It is even more that, you know, you might be feeling stuck in some situation where you have been before. It might be actually also the moment that the change is needed, but you still don't feel like you are ready to do it unless you dig into some real treasure. You know, I don't want to leave for nothing. I want to find some high level thing that, you know, that I know I'm going to benefit from. Yeah, you have some dreams, and you are so kind of into it with the logics. That's just like all the cards of the brain, and, you know, I'm gonna think about it and then rethink about it and kind of measure it up, and I don't see no kind of, you know, adventure, or I don't see no sparkle. Like with this 3 months, I don't see no sparkle. You may be dreaming and kind of imagining what do you want, what do you don't want, how you would like to proceed. You might be kind of also choosing very sharply. So you're like, you know, like one point I don't like, you lost me. I'm not gonna even post my CV. So it's that hard. You might be even in the process of, I won't post my CV to nobody. I'm not going to no interviews. I'm just gonna firstly check all of you companies, you know. So this might be the thing. Yeah, but this is all like, you know, it's all like in your brain. It seems like, you know, this dissatisfaction of the thing you have now, and all this kind of plans and thoughts. It might be for somebody, it won't even go as far as looking for something. You know, it might be just like, I'm gonna think about it. You know, every time I face the I don't know, the bossiness of my boss, I go like, oh, in my mind, I go, oh, I better change. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. But it's not. I don't see it as the movement. You know, it's also a bit a feeling of victimization of oneself. It's like, oh, I'm so, poor me. You know, that they use me on the horrible job and all that. It could be like this very pessimistic state of mind. Why do you get that? It seems to me that the thing you do now, it does not let you express enough of the initiative that you have. So you have more potential for more success, but in this sphere, it kind of very framed, very much controlled. It could be, let's say, as an example, just some corporation that has very, very strict rules, or the company that they used to work in a certain way, and this is not your way. You want to be kind of above them ways that people do. You want to be more free, you want to be more ambitious, you want to be more competitive, kind of more devilish, if you want to say. But this job you have now, it's compromising you a lot, and just got you thinking, being in your head, because you are suppressed. Your free will is suppressed, and you get emotional, and you could be like be disappointed, or even crying, or something you feel they touch you, your emotional sphere. You cannot stand that. Okay, can you express more fire in the job that you get now? It says that it might be over with this company anyways after the 3 months. It might be finished with the company, and even more like they're either gonna like fire you, or you're gonna leave with some conflict. So it doesn't seem like a beautiful end. I don't see no major will of yours to cut it and leave it within the 3 months. But yeah, it might bring that all this dissatisfaction you have within your work will actually lead to people being dissatisfied with how you work and what energy you bring, and they might want to get rid of you. Here, like the few cards, they say that first of all you might turn into a distant worker. This is one of the things, actually. This is one of the ways for you to stay in the company where you work now, is to become a freelance worker. Get out of the office, if you still don't do that, right? Get back, I don't know, to the cafeteria, or back to your house, work through the internet. If that is an option for you, then you feel way better. You will feel way freer. You will kind of have more control over some things around you. Let's say, what are you dressed today, or do you wake up at 7, or you can sleep till 5 minutes to 9. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're in your house, you will have that freedom of when you make a break. Yes, you will have to be more organized, but that thing can get you back to the track, of kind of feeling your ground, not being that much of a victim. Because here you're like all in your brain. Oh my God, they always tell me what to do. I don't have no control over the situation. You actually can process that. If you want, if you do the job that you can do distantly. Now there was this huge test with the pandemic, if you can work online or not. So this is possible, that you can discuss something with your boss that will keep you a little further from the office. Maybe you can there are many ways. Maybe you can travel to check the other the sub offices, or like can you be more on the road, more on the move, more kind of, yes, that will give you back the feeling of I got the handle of that and I control that. Well, that's it, folks. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Click like on this video and watch more. Ciao.